Hi there, Joel Nelson with Ice Force. I want to talk to you a little bit about panfish baits and specifically what kind of colors you want to select depending on where you're fishing. So if I'm fishing stained water, a lot of those water bodies have mud bottoms, muck bottoms, and a primary bait that fish are after, specifically bluegills and other panfish, are bloodworms. So for that reason, I like to stick with reds right out of the gates, just like I've got here in this red tungsten tubby jig and the red mustache worm. So I pair those two up quite often, and I'll fish those for crappies, for bluegills, for perch, any stained mud-bottomed lakes. One of the things I like to do when I'm fishing crappies is to keep the mustache worm exactly as it is with the two tails, and when I know I'm fishing bluegills, I'll pull off one of the tails and it looks a lot more like a real bloodworm in that regard. Now when I'm fishing clear bodies of water, I like to fish things that are white, that basically imitate zooplankton, small minnows. I think it's a lot more common in those kinds of systems for panfish to be keying in on those kinds of baits and thus those kinds of colors. So those are my go-tos right out of the chutes. If I'm fishing clear water, I stick with whites and clear colors. And if I'm fishing muck bottom stained lakes, I'll go with a bloodworm imitator. So for that reason, I hope you guys go out, try these out and catch more panfish on the ice this winter.